school's out. Let's go to the plaza. Let's start our Junior Expedition Society work right away. Hey everybody, this is Gaming Ultimatum. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. In the last episode, well, let's just say we met up with a strange guy, and we became Junior Expedition Society members. In this episode, we're going to be getting our work as Junior Expedition Society members. Lariam, Estella, see you tomorrow. Be safe on your way home. Oh, and those scarves. They look lovely on you both. Anyway, this is being recorded actually after I've gotten back from my hiatus. Yeah, the previous episode is of course when I was just before I went on my hiatus. And now, you know, I'm back. So here we go. Oh. Ampharos, are you okay? Yes, I will survive. I recognize that voice. You're those children from the village. Yep, and we're wanting to start our first expedition as Junior Expedition Society members. Were you really? I'll do your best. Ah, but wait. I recall to the fact that I never did explain how to use that connection orb. Silly me, forgetting to explain the most essential part of the whole process. Indeed. So if you'll allow me, I will now explain how to use your new connection orb properly. First, I'd like you to start by taking out your expedition gadgets. Do open your gadgets if you'd be so kind. Yeah, the connection over in there, don't you? Obviously, you have multiple lower options. But let's open the connection orb. Yes, that's the spirit. Now have a little look inside. I don't know why I sound like Magnimilium Pegasus. I don't remember his name, but why do I sound like Pegasus? Ah, I can see a Pokemon, and she seems to be saying something. Sylveon, is it? Let's have a closer look. Oh, now I can see Sylveon's post. It looks like she can't find her way out of a dungeon, and needs some help. Yes, that's how the connection orb works. It enables you to see the troubles and wishes of the Pokemon around you. Wow! So now that you know, what will you do? Will you embark on this expedition? Of course! I want to help Sylveon. Then go ahead and accept the expedition request. Push V to close, and there we go. Very well done, my little villagers. This is how you receive requests for expeditions that need undertaking. Could I ask you to open your expedition gadget once more? And here, you can see something called the expedition list. Yes. Expedition list? Yes, that one. Have a look at this. You can see the expedition requests that you recently accepted right here. When you have set a great number of requests at one time, you'll find it quite convenient to review them all here. You'll find that you can now visit the foreboding forest from the village gates. Good luck on your expeditions then. Yes, yeah, thanks Ampharos. Alright, this is the real deal. Lariam, let's do this. Of course, there's plenty of things that you didn't explain about expedition gadgets, but I won't be able to cover those until really late. Actually, I can cover one thing about it loud now. You can, of course, filter based on the place it needs to go, based on who's the client. And then when sorting, you can sort it by its difficulty, by the floors. And eventually well, we'll explain this other stuff a bit later. There's nothing we can really need from Kecleon. Here we go, let's go to the foreboding forest. You can push L to see information about it. We just need to head to the second floor. Okay, we found the stairs, but let's look around a bit more. You never know what you can actually find in a dungeon. Sometimes you can find really useful stuff, like other seeds, food, all sorts of things. So I recommend usually staying in a dungeon until, you know, you at least discover most of the floor. Whenever you're doing an expedition in a place, it will tell you when you're getting close to the floor that you need to head to. Sylveon is luckily right next to the stairs, so we don't need to. So find the stairs, we find Sylveon. Now sometimes you can use the beginning cutscene that shows you where they are to kind of determine where they are. Like if they're close to some wall and you can tell which direction it's coming from, you can try one of those directions. They could be as close or as far away as they can be. Let's see right here. Right here, we just went in a big circle. Lorian now grew to level 12. Let's do a bite side beam combo. Oh, and with that, Estelle grew to level 11. And she learns a new move. She can learn Howl, which will boost attack. Not really recommended. She grabbed that, and it's a skateboard, so we can leave. Looks like it might be right here. Nope. There's Mime. Mr. Mime. Of course, it's a Psychic type, but it's also a Fairy type, which means Bite doesn't get super effective damage. It just makes it easier to kill. We found the stairs, and that's where we find Sylveon. Oh, you saved me! I get lost all the time, and this time was no exception. I went, oh no, where am I? Again. Thank you so much. Okay, let me just do. Okay, I tried to fix as much as I could. Once you complete an expedition, you immediately will escape from a dungeon. Of course, eventually it will ask you if you want to leave. It will show everything from your what your stats are currently at and what item you held. Oh, would you look at that? You saved Sylveon, did you? You did a fine job. And by the way, when you saved Sylveon, did you happen to notice anything curious about your connection? That might also require a bit of exclamation from me. Allow me to replay what you saw in your connection when you saved Sylveon. We are connected to Sylveon, and you are not corrected. It has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? This is proof of a bond that now ties you to Sylveon. If I connect to her, it does not like this. You'll also be able to see her friends and acquaintances just like so. And now you can see that you can see the posts, and because of those Pokemon, your connections will continue to grow through their connections. The connection world does so much more than show you Pokemon's posts. It lets you see the very bonds that tie all Pokemon together. Whoa, it could even do something like that? Once you complete an expedition to fulfill some requests that you accepted, the network that connects you to other Pokemon will grow larger and larger. I think I get it, and then I can take requests from those new Pokemon I'm connected to. Precisely. I believe that you two can take it from here, can't you? Do your best on behalf of the Expedition Society. Yeah, thanks again, Ampharos. Liam, I think we've learned all the tricks to going on expeditions now. Let's do our best as Junior Expedition Society members. course, as I said, any request that you complete will automatically be removed. Thoroughly, so you don't have to worry about seeing it again. See you. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Come on, Lauren, let's get going. Do our best. Crap. Hikra! You little Haluja maniacs there. Listen up! I've been hearing the cheers of Haluja maniacs. Yeah, from all over the world. Oh yeah! The time has come for my slam schools to open. Hikra! If you want to remember a move, come to Haluja's Slam School. Hikra! It looks like there's a new shop open. Let's check out the orb. Basically, in simple terms, and this is like really simple terms, he is what in the main games would be the normal move deleter and move reminder. And move tutor later on. You need Luka tokens to, of course, do its main feature. But you can use this if you want to remember a move. So sometimes the moves the AI decides to have is really dumb. All of this is luckily for free, so you don't have to worry about... So you don't actually have to worry about getting money for them. Obviously, you can forget if you want to remove a move from your list that you don't like. And I will say that later on, they'll become a move tutor. He'll become your basic move tutor. You can push R to if you want to purchase multiple items at the same time. Of course, as you can see, the option sell all. You can sell everything in your inventory if you so desire. I don't really recommend it unless you're specifically trying to get rid of stuff. Let's take 4 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these, 1 of these, one of those we have. Let's take 6 of those. Oh yeah, let's connect the connection orb. Of course, you can see some major spots already. What are these shiny spots you can see? Well, you can see now on the ground that a bunch of Pokemon have an orange tint to them. Well, I'm gonna go talk to them. You can notice slowly that they become blue. No. Of course, you can actually see some of the Pokemon that would normally have requests for you. Hydreigon is... Of course, this game is filled with references to the past. Like a dozen references to past events. This Hydreigon is, of course, from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. That's why he says, "Hey, long time no see. It's me, Hydreigon. Huh? You don't remember me? Oh no!" Because he kind of confused you for, you know, the protagonists of those games. This spot really does have the best view around. Okay, I don't... Or in case people wander around this tiny bits of town, you can enter the buildings. Let's see who lives here. Oh, Esper! Surprised to find me here? Well, this is my home. I live here on my own. So Esper seems to be, you know, is of course alone, unfortunately. Here we don't seem to have anyone, but they're probably out of the house right now. We have Shiny spots can occasionally... You can sometimes find those shiny spots in areas. They, of course, give you items for free. I'm wondering why am I heading back to school? Well, let's talk with everyone now that we have, you know... Let's talk with everyone we can. Sure, it's been a lot. I can't concentrate and listen when it's hot like this. Well, don't you look like you're having fun? Not that I'm interested in why or anything. I'm sure it's just something uninteresting. This is, of course, the nurse's office. I'm pretty sure this is the principal's. Yep. Are you enjoying your school life? I hope you enjoy both your classes and your extracurricular activities. You can find... It's nearly time for summer vacation again, which means I probably ought to pick up the pace a bit in class. Be prepared. Is there some reason you come to Ohio's? I'm a busy Pokemon, you know? Yes, very busy. So very, very busy. I'm busy, you see? Now, if we actually check the connection orb now, you can actually see some of the Pokemon that we, of course, knew on there. You can't see the relationship since we haven't really befriended them. We more or less... We know they exist. This basically, we know they exist is just... Of course, you can infer some connections, like, obviously Rosalie is pretty much connected to Badoo. Some of these connections will eventually surprise you in some ways. Like, I swear, one of the favorites is gonna be... One of the ones that you're gonna be most surprised is Igglybuff. You're gonna like the connections they bring. Anyway, let's just have Bullpix as one. Versus simply that she's missing an item. So, we'll check that out probably next time we're on. But first, time to show you more of the game. This time you will get to see the main menu. Of course, the main menu has plenty of little features that you can do, like you can decide if you want to change your protagonist's name. You can only change the names, not the Pokemon. So here you can change, you know, your Pokemon, your main Pokemon, your partner, your team name if you so desire. Jukebox allows you to basically listen to music from the game. Of course, you'll unlock more as you go. Wonder Mail. This is one of the few, like, multiplayer, I guess you could say, methods of the game. But there are some extra little features. If I can just get it. Strangely enough, over the course of the game's release, plenty of Wonder Kill modes were actually released by. Of course, if this was on a regular DS, I would use the QR code feature, but this is a phone, computer, so I can't. Thousands of codes were actually released for the game. You can get things like Reviver Seeds, all sorts of stuff. Of course, you may be wondering, why am I telling you this, and what am I gonna grab? Well, simply put, all I'm gonna grab is kind of one of the more simpler ones. Of course, depending on your version, you can access some of these codes or not, but anyway, we're gonna do one code for. This is our first code. This one will simply give us the TM for Power Up Punch. Only one though, so not really much. You can use this also the game. Let's check out Pelipper Island. This is where all the multiplayer functions are. Of course, PC version's not going to allow me to really do that, so I can't show you everything about it. We're gonna do actually another quiz. It's very simple. And you get random Pokemon. Strange enough for this one, we got we got a Generation 1 Pokemon, Generation 2, and a Generation 4. Strange combination, but okay. Sure, we'll accept these Pokemon. Of course, for now, we can't control our main protagonist, but we can actually control... Welcome to Developer Island. Welcome to Developer Island. This is the greatest paradise for those who are in the know. The ultimate resort. Oh my, you appear to be a first-time visitor. In that case, let me explain about our island. Let's start with what exactly you can do here at this planet. The three main goals are aiding, articulating, adventuring. We'll start with how you can aid others. From here, it is possible to help out Pokemon who have fainted in dungeons. You can go out to help others, of course. Or you can have others save you. I, the West Developer, should be happy to help handle the mail for such any such. For more details, you go to him. Using various communication methods, go on rescue missions and send Pokemon out. Be sure to give it your... Yep. Basically, you can go to all the dungeons that you have unlocked. Oh, and that small little thing? Yeah, once you have activated this feature... But once we finish with this... Basically, he's explaining how you get rescue requests and everything. Basically, in the game, you will more than likely faint. I don't care who you are, you will more than likely faint in a dungeon at least once. This is what this is for. You can use this to rescue yourselves up to 5 times. However, once you run out of rescue attempts you can do for yourself, you're gonna have to depend on the help of another person. If you can't, you will lose all progress in your dungeon, lose all your items, basically you lose everything. It's pretty bad. You can use this as another area to do things like, you know, you can visit Kecleon Shop to get some items you sometimes can't find in a normal game. And this is actually tied to your progress. Once you try to leave, it will tell you, as you can see, items and money you have collected will be sent to the deposit box. And it will automatically save, returning you back to the main menu. And like, let's return back to Laurium and Estella real quick. Of course, as you saw, I grabbed a TM for Power Up Punch. Luckily, Laurium and Estella can both learn to move, but we're going to teach it to Laurium. This boosts our attack during our punch. Since Faint hasn't been really getting a lot of use since not a lot of Pokemon use Protect all the time, Laurium will now know Power Up Punch. It can be pretty useful since it will raise your attack, so all your physical moves will actually be helpful. I guess we'll actually go out and do the Cave of Training. And we also unlock Ampharos Range. And Stonefield. We need to just go to the Cave of Training. We're going to the 3rd floor at least. Oh yeah, once we unlocked Sylveon, Team Selection is now available. You can of course equip... Of course right now we have Sylveon. She's slightly higher level than us. We won't give her you can choose also their held items, as you can see up here. So we can grab a 3rd Lupit and give it to Sylveon if we so desire, but we don't really need to since it's a pretty easy expedition. So let's go. Oh, let me move that. Once we unlock the 3rd member, we unlock the amazing ability to change our party leader. It can be really helpful to do that since... Since in some regards, you may want to just separate your team. You may want to separate your team so that you can explore a dungeon real fast. See, look, with this attack boosting... Oh. Crap, I forgot to bring reviver seeds. Run! Run! Just find the stairs. Find the stairs. We gotta get out of here as fast as possible. Okay, luckily, this one appears that the Pokemon here is asleep. So let's go to the 3rd floor. Oh crap! Don't tell me this one's awake. Okay, we just gotta find the item. Items that you're trying to get for your expeditions will actually look like present boxes. Let's put this on just in case we really need it. But we found the item. I can't believe I forgot tiny reviver seeds. And this is why it was good that we unlocked the team member switching, because even if the leader you play as then faints, you will switch to another character. We are now connected to Vulpix. Yeah, exit the dungeon. I can't believe I ever got tiny reviver seeds. Morning, Lloyd. You up and moving yet? Borrow more of your time if you don't mind. Bad to see, I'm gonna have to leave you here on your own again for a bit. I'm mighty sorry about it, but something cropped up that I just can't ignore. So can I count on you to watch over the house while I'm away again? Just for a day. I figure you're pretty used to the life here, Lorium, and you'll be alright. That's so? That's a load off my mind, sure enough. I'll be heading out now. Sorry, and I do thank you. If you just need help, just holler at Caracosta next door. I'll tell him so before I go. Oh, and be on the lookout for them Behem as well. Then I'll be off. Pro tip: have you been to Pillar for Violet? I seriously explained what Pillar for Island was before the game did. Well, anyway, after that apparent, I explained something before the game gives me the before the game. I guess that'll be it for now. Next time on Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, we're going to be continuing on expeditions and getting ready for summer vacation. See you guys then.